Hello everyone, this is Serenis here, back with another awesome Halo 5 video for you guys today. Very excited to bring in this one today, guys, and I have got a few announcements before I get truly into the gameplay. Some really positive news and definitely excited to do all of this. So the first thing I want to say, guys, is I've got a shout out to make for one of my buddies, my newest subs actually, Direct. This guy's been following me since I posted a Halo 4 vid of him, but he's a really nice guy. I've really enjoyed reading his comments on my stuff, and he's one of my newest subs, like I said, and he posts Halo content as well on his channel, and a lot of good content on there. And he's looking for some support and subscribers, so I said I'd do him a shout out for my next video. So definitely sub to Direct. He's a really nice guy, and I've watched some of his videos and they're quite funny. So definitely check that out. I'll link his channel in the description. So that's for you, Direct. I hope you enjoyed it, man. And also more positive announcements on the way, guys. I'd just like to thank you all for really supporting me over the time on Serenity's vids. I've basically got now 50,000 upload views, which is a massive achievement for me. My biggest goal is to get, say, 100k views on my videos, but 50k is like halfway there, and I'm so excited to obviously be achieving that. I'm going to whip out more videos in the future on Serenity's vids, and hopefully that will bring me closer to my goal of 100,000 viewers one day. But that would be a really big goal for me, and just so happy to have 50k views in total for all my stuff. That's a really massive achievement for me, and I'm so grateful to you guys for helping me achieve that. And also I've nearly got 300 subs, and Serenity's vids, I don't hope to remain small, but I do like being a small YouTube channel, if I'm honest, because the people that do watch my stuff really appreciate it, and that's the way I always want it to be. But thank you so much for over the time, getting me closer to 300 subs. I think I've got 295 at the moment, so I'm nearly there, close to reaching it. So but thank you guys so much for that, because it really does mean a lot. On Serenity's vids here, I love posting content for you, and I always will continue to post some, what I believe to be great Halo content on this channel, and just very excited to always be doing that for you guys, and just thank you so much. It means a lot more than you know. So that's Serenity's from the heart right there. But back to the gameplay, guys. We've got Empire Strongholds here against one of my fellow Complexity members, actually. This was gameplay from the February season, and it's gameplay against a Takedown, one of my Complexity comrades. And he's a really good player, actually. This gameplay was from when Takedown, just prior to Takedown joining us, actually. I think this gameplay happened like a week before he joined us, so I don't think it was in spite of the fact that he lost to us. I think it's just more the fact that Ryan recruited him, and obviously I was happy to have him along, because I know he's a good player from this gameplay. And I was just searching a map of this one, my Manjaro bro Celerities. He was on Complex and Key, and I was on Complex Sere, because those are our Complexity accounts, like second accounts. Sometimes we grind on or whatever, or play like PGL customs, or no, I'm joking. No, we don't do that. But those accounts are sort of like our official Complexity ones, if you like. But so yeah, that was that. So Complex Sere, Complex Key, and also we're against. We're against Takedown, Logiclly, Nova Black, and Youngblood, and obviously Matt and I were only searching like the Manjaros together, because sometimes we do that. So we didn't know our teammates, so could be like 2 teams of 2 versus a whole team of 4, which I think it probably was. It's a really nice gameplay. This one is Empire Strongholds, as I said, guys. And it's really intense to get gameplay on Empire Strongholds. It's a really good game type, and at the moment here I'm having a bit of fun with this guy with the camo, but it's a really good game type, Empire Strongholds. It's it's Eden Strongholds, sorry. God, Eden. Right. Eden Strongholds is a good game type on Halo 5, okay? So it's a really good game type. It's quite a hard game type to win, but the idea in Strongholds, guys, is obviously hold 2 of them down if you can, or 3 even, and just dominate your opponent. And we did have a rough start in this one to Takedown in his team, but I felt we did really well. Matt and I did really well to come back into this, and our teammates did well at the end to slay a bit more. But some nice plays in this one. Definitely, like, from going to the objective, I made really possible that we could keep all of our bases in this gameplay. So I really tried hard to keep everything that we had, and I feel with strongholds it's like one of these game types you have to fill the gaps. So wherever that was kind of occurring, I would try and like fill that gap in place. Like if I see my teammates protecting our nest that we had capped at that point, I'm going to push top catwalk, as you saw, which I was doing right there. And it was a nice play that I did as well there. I knew the guy was going to be above me, but I knew he'd go straight for catwalk, so I just used that opportunity to get behind him and come back and attack, which was a really nice bit of play. Some nice manoeuvring to stay alive there as well. But like that's always a good play. Strongholds is definitely filling the gap and making sure that you're holding a setup of some some sort of category, because it's really going to help you and your teammates to actually perform well on this. New power-ups would have just come up, so that's a really annoying time for me to die, but there probably wasn't enough focus on catwalk at that point. I would say generally on strongholds it's probably a good idea to secure catwalk before trying to go for the overshield, because it makes it harder for you to sort of get it, and the camo as well, of course, because camo spawns at catwalk. But I would always sort of do catwalk first, then go for your nest after for a power up, because it's sort of like coming down on the opponent is generally like a better thing, I feel. So that's the way I would sort of angle, going from camo to OS, making that transition. But if you've got a really good setup, you won't need to really leave catwalk, whoever's up there. But you know what I'm saying, it's probably better to go for that first in that sense, because you can come down on the opponent. And right there, guys, obviously a bit of a flaw by Takedown his team. They didn't get the overshield, so I'm going to have that and get a couple of kills with it, and also get a stronghold. So that's a nice bit of play. And looking to push back to the objective now, because obviously I fell down, so definitely want to get back up there and defend it. So I'm going to try and do that, guys, and get a really clutch stick on a Takedown. And that's going to be really clutch for us, because it actually keeps us in score, and it makes it really hard for Takedown and his team now, because some of them are on the other side of the map. So as a whole team, they're going to have to push that and try and get that score. And as you can see, they do get it there, but because 3 of them rush in, now we can make a clutch play on our team by killing all 3 of them that went for it, and then getting it back to keep us in score, and they've got 3 dead. So that's a really huge bit of play, and that all came from Serenity's stick on Takedown. So I think that just shows you guys as well, like how annoying strongholds can be as a game type. Like how close you can be to losing a game on strongholds, because if the sort of objective is being close to capped but it doesn't quite finish, sometimes that can keep that particular team in score, and that can really actually create a lot of problems for you. So there's definitely something you have to be mindful of in strongholds, and you've got to always try and finish those caps if that's the making sure that you win the game. So you definitely have to do that. Right there, guys, getting the rockets was a really nice play, but I didn't really use them, and kind of choked, to be honest. I didn't expect all of Takedown's team to be in the vicinity, and really that was an awful play, because if you look on hindsight now, I didn't make any use of them rockets, gave them to the enemy, and we are trip capped. But Serenity's making up for his earlier fumble, going to make some clutch plays here, because we're going for catwalk first. Like I said to you earlier in the video, it's a good idea to do that. It's easier to go for the other ones after. At that point I knew they'd probably spawn blue, so that's why the pre-nades were on point, and by getting them dead as well there, my teammates able to secure blue vent, and we've got full control back again, because Takedown, the rest of his team were too spread over the map. Some of them are blue, some of them are red, and as you can see, that's really helped us to get control of this game. And because of that, like my teammates even went as far as capping red nest as well, which is going to be a huge bit of play, because we did lose catwalk, and getting that back now should be easier with the control of like 2 points. So that's a really big bit of play from myself and the rest of my teammates. Probably we didn't have to come as clutch there if I'd been able to keep the rockets in the first place, but regardless, I really redeemed myself, and that was a really nice ending gameplay. And as you can see, guys, Takedown, the rest of his team just couldn't win it even after getting the trip cap, because we just went clutch at the end. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. I really enjoyed posting it for you guys. I'm going to show you the stats shortly, because I screenshotted the game, and it's a very nice one from Matt and myself, the Manjaros, taking on our he would have been a complexity member in about a few days on from this gameplay. But hey, Takedown the rest of his team, guys. This was Serenity's here, back with another video, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.